Why is it not working? Hello? Hi guys, I'm live on YouTube. Here's the link. Hi guys, I'm live on YouTube. Here's the link. Hi guys, I'm live on YouTube. Here's the link. Comments, sorry guys. Oh, I'm kind of hot. I'm gonna change. Hey Bubba. Sweetie? Bubba? Your sandwich is ready. Your sandwich is ready. Okay. Hello, friends. Pull up your comments. I need a better place to put this. Oh. Okay. How art we all doing? Are we hanging in? Hey Kayla. Hi Samantha. Hi. Hi Shield Maiden. Hi Nex. Hi Rach. Hi Psychic Dashton the Vampire Slayer. That's an amazing name. Libra friend, yes. Did I see the bumblebee sleeping? No. Did you text me bumblebee? I never check my text. But I'll go check. Enter solve. Thanks for asking. I'm having a bad day. I'm not gonna lie. That's okay. Oh my gosh, that's the cutest thing, Rachel. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Look at that. They're just sleeping. The bumblebees are sleeping in a flower. Nature is so cool. I'm just saying. Thanks, Rach. The bums. Very cute. But I also just watched a movie and I was like crying. I was embarrassed because Danny came in right when I started crying. Because I don't cry a lot. I really don't. I cry. Well, I do my kind of cry a lot, I guess. Where I like well up, but then I force myself to force it back down. So it's not often that I like kind of let it out, but this movie always gets to me, and so I just was crying, and he walked in right as I started crying.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I just was embarrassed. What is that?
Try it.
Is it Chick-fil-A?
Nope.
It smells weird. How old is this?
Just from lunch. I've had it in the fridge.
Is this bad?
No.
What am I supposed to be tasting?
Do you like it? No?
I don't know. Why?
It's orange chicken without the orange sauce.
They do that?
Guess so. Korean.
Where'd you go? Where'd you get that?
We went to a Thai place or something for lunch.
Mm.
So I had to get something that was very non-threatening. Thank you for my sandwich.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for catching me crying.
I'm sorry, you're really cute though. You were so embarrassed, you're like, oh, you like rubbing your eyes.
I don't like people seeing me crying.
What movie was that?
It's called Pay It Forward with Helen Hunt, Kevin Spacey, and Haley Joel Osment, the little boy that did Sixth Sense. And I don't want to tell you why I cried because it'll give away the whole movie.
Okay.
But I will tell you the basis of it in case anyone else wants to watch it. It's about this teacher, Kevin Spacey, and he encourages his, like, I think 6th or 7th grader kids to, like, do a project, something that will change the world, basically. So the little kid starts this movement called Pay It Forward, where he helps 3 people. Those 3 people each help 3 people, and so on and so on. And that's all I'll tell you for now. But it's really good.
Oh, cool, dude.
I love you.
I love you. So you might finish downstairs while I finish your thing.
Oh, you don't have to finish it.
It's only gonna be like 15 minutes.
Okay, thanks. Okay, now I'll pay attention to you. Oh, next, that's so cute. My kitty is shrimping beside me. That's the best. I miss having a cat. I had a horrible day. My work bully almost made me quit. You have a bully? What? What happened? Who is she? Who are they? I need to have a talk with them. What happened? You cried, honey, at work today. If I keep getting bullied at work, I will quit. Well, have you reported him or her? I agree. Yeah, exactly, Rach. If you talk to management, you shouldn't have to quit for someone else's behavior. Yes, I did, Rachel, and it made the situation worse. How so? How? I wonder if they just like called him in and gave him a warning or something, and then now he's bullying you even more. Who is this person? It's a man and he hates me and is angry at me and treats me like shit. What does he do to you? And what happened when you reported it? When you told management, what did they say? What did they say? Hi, Nina. Let me skim the rest of the comments while she's typing that up. You're doing okay? I'm all right, I guess. I'm very swollen today. Very swollen, my eyes. So just ignore me. It's no big deal. It's just my natural beauty. Hi, Sharon. You're making anchovy soup? No. What is anchovy soup? Is that an actual thing? Is that a thing? Are you talking about like a soup with actual anchovies in it? My brain cannot. I can't do that. Nope. Yeah, it was called Pay It Forward. It's a really good movie. Prepare to cry though, if you watch it, but you should watch it all the way. Okay, I'm so glad you're back. Okay. That's okay, Rachel. Thank you. Right, Entresol. Like, you shouldn't have to quit because somebody at work is bullying you. That doesn't make sense. They need to fire the person. It's that person that should be leaving. I am drinking my favorite, which is Stewart's Orange Cream in the glass bottle, but I prefer all my drinks in, well, any soda. I prefer water out of Arrowhead bottles. It's gotta be really cold. And then if it's soda, it's gotta be over ice, or I can't drink it because it's too carbonated for me. I don't like a lot of carbonation. So, and I love the flavors of things, and so hence the ice. So it works out for it to be worked in on forever. Hopefully, we'll see. Well, while Samantha's answering, she's probably writing out the whole story. How's everybody else doing? Are we good? Oh, here we go. He's the pharmacist that I work with. He talks down to me, is always pissed when I say hi or thank you. I do my best not to make a mistake. And when I do, he gets angry at me and everyone sees it. Okay, I still don't understand. If you were to go report that and then other people were to say that they saw it too, then... Oh, Kayla, how come? Are you still grieving like me? You can talk to me about it. You can't talk to the internet about it, but you can talk to me if you want. Are you okay? Are you just sick? What's going on? What's going on, girl? Talk to us. My style is so groovy. That's such a cute comment. Thanks. I didn't wash my hair since before Christmas. And I'm also balding everywhere. Look it. It's all going away. I blame my dad for this, by the way. My mom still has like the thickest, most beautiful hair. But my dad, he's a baldy. And both my sisters around this age that I am now also started balding, so I know it's just gonna get worse, so that's really fun. Yeah, I'm balding. In the back, the reason I always put my hair up now halfway is because back here, I am balding. And I'm balding, I mean, I get that my hair looks really big and thick, but I do things to make it look that way, first of all. And also, the issue is that up here, from the root to about there, it's really thin up here. And then this section from like here to here is super thick. And then this section is super thin. So I'm constantly having to like try and even out the voluminousness for it to... Anyway, so that's why I've been wearing my hair half up for forever now. It's because of that. So I'm really insecure about it, but but I blame my dad. So anyway, same Shanny, haven't washed my hair since before Christmas. Go Nina! I mean, it hasn't been I don't wash my hair often anyway, so it's fine. Okay, no one at work likes him and he hates how he treats me. I had to hold my tears. I'm so sorry, Samantha. The situation had been going on since August. I'm so sorry. Can you please like explain to me though what happened when you talked to your manager? Like what happened? I don't understand how he just didn't just get something, fired, a warning, I don't know. Wait, are we talking about anchovies again? I would never try an anchovy soup. What? I would never try an anchovy. I don't understand it. Why do people like those? There's bones in it. Doesn't it still have bones? You would think. Every fish has bones, right? So gross. In my opinion. No judgment if you like them. They will never let him go. Okay, but what happened when you reported it though? Like, what did they say to you? Did they say just like, get over it? Or did they say, we're not gonna let him go? What did they say? Like, how do you know that? You did report it, right? I hope you did. You secretly love anchovies. What do they taste like? Don't they have bones in them still? Because you just eat the whole thing, eyeball and all. Ooh, I have cold pizza for lunch today. Score. Oh, Hannah. You do, Rach? I'm so happy for you that you like that. I'm weird about seafood though. I'm kind of picky. There's only a few seafoods that I like. Well, hi, that girl's graveyard. How are you? Wait, why are you crying, Kayla? Did it not come through again? I don't see anything. Did you not answer my question? You're just gonna come on here and be disrespectful like that? Just kidding. Well, it's good to see you here at my live. Thank you. Oh, nothing happened. Just he is joking and he doesn't mean what he says, but words hurts me. I'm sorry, honey. Did you report him? Did you actually report him though? Because you need to. If you haven't reported him, you need to report him. And if they choose to only give him a warning, then if he does it again, then you can tell them again and then he'll get fired. But I'm really sorry he's treating you like that. That's so gross. You don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. What's up his butt? Is he like an old grumpy man or? I did and he ranged at me? What? Wait, what? I did and he ranged? I don't know what that word means. He told me to cry to the boss about it. No. I'm saying, did you tell the manager? Who told you to cry to the boss? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, Hannah. Oh, and he raged. Okay, so you talked to the manager and the manager raged at you? That manager needs to be fired too, if that's the case. Or are you talking about the bully? He raged at you. Or are you saying that you reported it and then the bully raged at you? Is that what you're saying? I don't understand. Yeah, so they probably gave him a talking to or something. So if that's the case, then you're going to have to report him if he does it again. The bully told me to cry to the boss after you told the boss, correct? Sorry, just confirm that for me. Have you told the boss what's going on? Have you told the manager or the boss what is going on? Does the boss/manager know what's going on? Oh my gosh, Angela, what the heck? I'm not sure if you remember, but I had oral surgery a few weeks ago. I found out today that he lost his license to practice due to taking meds from his patients for himself. I never got paid meds. Yes? Okay, so you reported it. I can only imagine the only way, like, was he talked to? What did they say when you reported? Whoever you reported it to, your manager, your boss, whoever it is, what did they tell you when you reported it? And I think I was supposed to, because I was miserable. I would never do oral surgery without payment. It's so, people don't understand unless you've done it. Oral surgeries are the most painful thing, because it's like right there by your brain, your eyes, everything. So you can't think, and you can't, and just the pain is so close to your brain that it's like it sends the pain signals like an inch, and therefore it makes your brain like send those pain signals everywhere else, and it's awful. Oral surgeries of any kind are horrifically painful in my experience. So they told you to not worry about it. Okay, you need to report your manager then. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. So they never talked to him about it? You need to report your manager. That's not okay. It's their job to... Have you ever taken Prozac? Yes, I take it now. That's the one I've taken most of my life, actually. I've taken it before and planning on taking it again, but I'd like to know your thoughts if you've ever been medicated. Yeah, so I've been on and off of it forever, and we keep coming back to it. So we were actually just talking about this, I think, and the only reason I went off of it, or we would try something different with it, is because it got to the point where, because they'll start you at 20 milligrams, right? And then if it's not, and then it won't last forever. That's the problem with Prozac. And so once you get used to that, oh, pretty, it's beautiful. Danny 3D printed me a fidget ring. That's the exact color I wanted to.
Nice.
Oh, I love that color so much.
Got a cooler design than that first one too.
Doesn't work quite as well.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Sorry.
Can you make the other one in smaller?
I'd have to figure it all out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, baby.
Yeah. Just keep working it. It'll probably wear down. Randy.
Yeah.
It'll go bad. Okay.
Okay. Can be okay. Don't look. Are you falling asleep on my face?
No, I was
Oh,
facing
okay.
you.
I thought you were falling asleep on my face. Love you. Hey, bub.
Yeah.
Can you hit that light for me? My eyes are hurting. Thanks. Anyway, once you get used to 20, then they'll bump you up to 40. Once you get used to that, 60, and then 80, and that's what I'm on, and that's the most that you can take. So for us, we've been trying to add different ones. We're trying out different ones to add. So, but in my experience, it's the one I keep coming back to. It's the one that my body responds best to. Be careful in the beginning, I guess, just because it can, I don't even want to say this, but you asked my honest opinion, or do you want to know this? I don't know if I should say, yeah, Samantha, that's not okay. I'm so sorry. All you can do is your best, Samantha. You're doing the best you can at your job, and you just have to remember that. And if his behavior continues, continue to report him, but remember, it's not about you. Yeah, you need to report your manager too. All my Christmas decorations are down. Now it feels empty in the living room. Oh, I never take mine down before like February. No way. I leave it up all of January usually. Yeah, next. Is that why my migraines and TMG hurt so bad? Yeah, I have TMJ too. It hurts. It's very painful. And migraines, I don't suffer with chronically, but I've had them a few times, and oh my gosh, yes, that's why. Your brain literally can't think of anything else because the pain is right there, either on your brain or right next to it or right below it. Oh, Hannah, I'm sorry. I think my therapist is going to quit on me. No. She says I'm too much of a liability. What? But I see Shelly tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. Shelly's going to be pissed. What would Shelly do for you, though? How'd you get in to see her? Did you make, how long ago? Kayla and I have the same doctor, by the way. Shelly's going to be pissed, Kayla. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on these. When managers were mean to us and we knew nothing would be done, we would just roll our eyes and carry on. But I would sometimes have meltdowns, and that makes sense. Words can hurt, for sure. Yeah, I agree. It's so hard. I'm truly afraid to report him because I know how bad the outcome will be. The manager, is that what you mean? That replaced the wedding ring? What? It's not that you have to taper. What I was gonna say is that if you have an eating disorder, is she gay? No, I'm not gay. I am bi though, but I'm married to a man. What was I about to say? What was I saying? Shoot, I lost my train of thought again. Oh, the Prozac. What I was gonna say, if you have an eating disorder, just be careful because I can't decide whether or not to tell you this, but I feel like I just wish someone would have warned me. It makes you lose weight at first. And if you know that that's something that might trigger you, you know, if you've got an eating disorder, just be careful. And if you don't have one, and you're somebody who also, for another purpose, might need to lose weight, like for health reasons or something else. I don't know other options. My brain doesn't work like that, but just my point is just be careful, because every time I've restarted it, I've restarted it like 5 times in my life, and each time I lost weight. But that might not be for everybody. Just it was very triggering for me. Like it was very triggering, and then I was like losing a bunch of weight, and then the weight loss just stopped, and then I started gaining weight. And so then that made my eating disorder even worse. So it was like I was excited at first that I was losing weight, but then it stopped, it plateaued, and then I just started gaining out of nowhere, like a lot. And so it plays tricks. If you have an eating disorder, it plays tricks on your mind. So just be careful with that. And maybe talk to your doctor about that before you start taking it. I don't know. You see her every other week? Oh, brilliant. You make all your appointments months in advance? I fucking love Shelly. Wow. Do you remember when we saw each other in the office, Kayla? And we were not friends. We've never talked about this, by the way. We've never even spoken about this. There was a time I went to the doctor and Kayla and I had stopped being friends for like, I don't know, a year or 2 at that point. What was it? Neither of us said a damn thing. We just like, it was so awkward. You remember? Okay, good. I'm glad you remember. I think I also saw you at Whistle Walk too. You don't find many friends out there that you can have a huge falling out with and possibly even be like, I'm never going to be her friend again type thing. And then find each other again and like separate from each other, learn and grow apart, and like find each other in a more healthy space. Do you know what I'm saying? That's friendship right there. So anyway, yes, it was very awkward. Okay. I've applied to many other jobs and no bites. Samantha, I'm so sorry. This is so stressful. That's so not okay. Why have I not been getting notified? Nobody notifies. Follow me on Insta. I always announce it on Insta. But you probably won't get notified for that either. You'll have to go check my story. So, I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on these comments. I love the job I do and my coworkers are awesome. It makes me sad. It makes me sad too. And the outcome is how the bully will react. But he can't do anything if he's fired, right? I mean, let him react. Let him react and let him get fired for it. If your manager would stop being a douchebag and do their job. Can't speak for your situation, Samantha, but I loved working at McDonald's when I was healthy enough, so I did a lot of mental work by myself to learn to ignore and laugh at the bullies. Good for you, Rach. Again, I can't speak in your situation, but I love my coworkers and the job, and just started ignoring the drama and being confident in my speed and my customer service. Kayla, what do you mean she sees you as too much of a liability? Yeah, I want to know that too. I forgot about that. What a weird thing to say. Yeah. This man is from the Middle East and he has anger issues. Oh dear. Anger issues are scary. I get that. That's hard, honey. I have CPTSD, yeah, and have a mother that is a narcissist and also took her anger out on me. Oh, Samantha, we got to get you out of this situation. I'm not kidding. If you want to give me the information, I will call in and report anonymously. I'm not kidding. I would. I'm not joking. I would call and talk to your manager and make an anonymous report. They don't know me. And I would threaten them, not like in a super harsh way, but in a way of like, hey, if you don't do your job, I'm going to have to go higher up in the company or something. I don't know. That's what I would want to do. I'm really sorry, Samantha. Debbie! Oh, okay, Deb. I know. That's so cool that you and Kayla could do that. I'm not kidding. We haven't spoken I haven't seen her in years and years and years. We were like best friends. And we just had a really big fight, a really big falling out, but like we still followed each other on social media the whole time, and I think that we both just kind of stalked each other. At least I did on my end, I'll admit it. And I could tell that like she's been doing a lot of work on herself, and I hope you can see that I've been doing work on myself too, and vice versa. But we've all made mistakes, you know. I made mistakes, she made mistakes, we all did. And we're both just forgiving people, and that's the only way that this will work, is if you're forgiving. So it's hard to do that for a lot of people, but I understand, Samantha. It can be really triggering. I think caring for your inner child is more important, because your mother and the pharmacist lashing out at you is not about you and not your fault. Rach, you need to be a therapist. You need to do that. I know it hurts so much though. Yeah. And yes, also at Whistle Walk. Whistle Walk is the best. I actually can't eat there anymore. It makes me sick. Oh, that was your favorite, Kayla. That's tragic. Like the gluten? Is it the do you still have celiac? I think you always have it, right? Once you have it. Kayla, that sucks. I'm sorry. I don't mean to pour salt in your wound, but it's literally the best Chinese food on the planet. They only have one. It's a little mom and pop restaurant. Oh my gosh, Kayla, that breaks my heart that you can't eat there anymore. That makes me really sad, actually. Oh. Okay, so my ed behaviors are not great at the moment. She's worried I'm not stable. But what makes you a liability, though? I mean, that's why you go to therapy. That's why she's there for you. If she says that, then she could say that to anybody. Like, oh, you've got an addiction? Sorry, you're a liability. What? That's not what a therapist does. What? There's got to be more to this that she's not telling you. Deb! I was just watching that movie, Deb, Pay It Forward, and Helen Hunt starred in it, and I kept thinking about you the whole movie because she does her hair in that movie very similar how you do, like with the perm and the bangs, and she's really blonde, and she lives alone with her son and stuff, and it's a beautiful movie, and it just reminded me of you, and I just love you. That's all. Kylie and Kayla know each other. I made huge mistakes. It's okay, Kayla. Me too. I still feel awful about it. Me too. Me too. I could have handled that better. You did. You made some really big mistakes. But listen, I could have handled it better. I could have not, like, what's the word? Interrogated you in front of the whole group, you know? And, like, I don't know. That was not even their business, and I made it their business, and I should have never done that. And obviously I had good intentions, and I think you did too with what you did. Like, you know, to say, we're not going to say what it is, but I know that you actually did have good intentions, because I've thought about this over the years, because there were times when I was thinking, like, to myself, like, I really miss my friendship with Kayla. And I've just thought about the situation so many times and been like, what pain must she have been in to do that? And she must have been really lonely and sad, and, you know, and I was also pissed at you for a long time. I'm not going to lie about that either. But, like, in my heart, how my heart feels about you is, you know, that I came to that conclusion. Like, she must have really been struggling in order to do something like that. And I don't think she meant to hurt anybody. And so who am I over here, the most imperfect person on earth, judging another person who's imperfect and has made a mistake? Like, who gives a shit? Like, life is so much more than that. Yeah, you, Deb. Hi, Kylie, I love you. Yeah, why is that a liability? I need to know. That's so stupid. Is there anything that helped you stop binging and purging when you weren't on meds? I have bulimia since I was 15 and now turning 19. I'm so sorry. Last time I took 2 meds was 2 years ago, and I think I should take Prozac again. But look, there's no shame in taking Prozac. Just make sure you know all of the warnings on it, and talk to your doctor about it, and just make sure that it's right for you. For me, so what do you mean though? Is there anything that helped you stop binging and purging when you weren't on meds? Well, let me think. No, because I've been on meds. I've never been off of meds since I was 14. So almost 20 years I've been on meds, and so I've never been off of it. So I don't know. Does anyone else have good advice? They probably would. Can you ask a Chinese food place to make you something that fits your diet? They totally probably would. They are the nicest people. They're so sweet. They know us very well. We go there all the time. They're the cutest little mom and pop restaurant. They're adorable. Okay, my coworkers told me to stand up to him, pretty much yell at him if he yells at me. I feel like I'm not strong enough to do it at the moment. You don't need to yell at him if you don't want to. But that is hard, I know. Oh, yeah, maybe, Rach. Does your therapist mean she isn't quite qualified enough to target Ed? Maybe that's what it is. I was eating. I was eating Whistle Walk 2 times a week. I haven't eaten there in about 2 years. Kayla, that's tragic. Well, if you ever want to try again, I'll go with you. But not if it's going to make you sick. But is it because of your celiac or is it something else? I just hate when he says, don't talk to me. It makes my job 10 times harder to do. I bet, Samantha. Honestly, just tell yourself, maybe his mom is dying. Maybe he has a son who has cancer. Maybe, I don't know. But there's always reasons that people are grumpy and rude and bullies. There's always reasons. It doesn't justify it. It doesn't excuse it. But if you can find that any little bit of compassion to just let it roll off your shoulder as best you can. I know it's not that easy, but just start slow. I promise you it's so healing. And once I found out what was going on in my bullies' lives, in their personal lives, it all made sense, and I actually felt bad for them, and I actually started praying for them, and I don't know. But just know that those mean things that he says and does to you, you don't deserve this. This is not your fault. He has a problem. He's obviously going through something, and he's grumpy for a reason, and he's taking it out on you, but you don't have to let it get to you. But if it's getting to you that badly, I'm dead serious. Please go report it to higher up. Like, even go report your manager to higher up. And also, I'm not joking. I will call and anonymously report him if you want me to. Like the manager. But again, I get that that's kind of scary because, like, he's probably going to know it was you or someone you knew. I don't know. I know, we love accountability, y'all. That debacle was so long ago. I'm sure most people don't remember it. Glad both of you are healing. Thanks, Kylie. Yeah, I did. I'm very ashamed of the way that I handled things for a long time. Not just Kayla's situation, other people's situations too. And I spent so long like trying to apologize to them, and they always forgave me every time. But I think it just got. I think they just were. I don't know. It just wasn't enough, and so they left. But you know, whatever they need to do for their healing, I'm not going to judge. Where was I? I can't not keep up with these. Sorry. I never meant to hurt you first and foremost. I know, Kayla. I know. And it just snowballed and got so messy. I know. But like, I've even like thought psychologically why you did that. And it makes total sense. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you someday. But like, once I got that, I was like, that's probably why. And that's actually, that's not a situation that I want to hold anger for. I forget what I was gonna say. I know, the ladies at Whistle Walk, the guys too, they're all so nice there. We always tip them and everything. I do feel bad for him, but we'll always take it out on me. I know, Samantha, it's hard. His mother-in-law has cancer. Oh, that's hard. Like, it doesn't excuse what he's done, and you giving him grace or whatever isn't for his benefit. It's for your benefit. And if he continues to abuse you, you got to do something about it, girl. You got to either report until you're listened to or find another job. Unless you think, and it's very possible because so many people sadly have to go through that and don't really have a choice, that they like need that job. And I don't know if that's your situation or not, but if it's something that like you need that job and you know that you might not get what you need right away from management, I don't know. You've got to decide how important it is. Um, Nikki, you are moving forward, Samantha, and you are growing. It's okay that there are certain things that we need to keep working on and things that continue to come up. That doesn't mean you are getting better. You aren't getting better. I agree. He doesn't talk to the public, so you couldn't say anything. I wish you could. Dang. So I see Shelly tomorrow and I see my therapist on Thursday. Hopefully we can figure something out. Yeah. Have you talked to, what's her name? Kayla, what's her name? It's one of the psychiatrists there. And it's Shelly's favorite one. What is her name? I haven't talked to her in a long time. Do you know who I'm talking about? They often work side by side. But I know that there's like a few psychiatrists that work there. So I don't know which one you've worked with or not. I don't know. Hi! We're all blurry, so I have no idea what my name is. Okay, I will call you Pumpkin for today. Hi, Pumpkin! We love you. Yeah, I really hope they can help, Kayla. That's like, wait, you never answered. Okay, so why would this be a liability to her? Did you like ask her why? What did she say? Like, what exactly did she say to you? Kayla, I don't know what she means by you being a liability for struggling. It sounds like she maybe thinks she isn't equipped to support you, which happens. That's how my therapist is. My current therapist, I haven't seen her in like a month or two currently, but just because holidays and everything got so busy. But she's not trained in eating disorders at all. I went to her because she does like intense trauma therapy. And every time I tried to like talk to her about my eating disorder, like she kind of understood it, but not very in depth. And I found myself a lot of the time having to explain to her things, and it would take like half the session for me to explain the psychology behind an eating disorder or behavior. Like she was great for the trauma stuff, but she just wasn't trained, and some people just aren't. So maybe that's what I don't know, because I've never heard of a therapist like saying to their patient that they're a liability. That's like, what? I'm pretty. No, I'm not, but thank you. Thanks. I don't feel pretty today. I feel very swollen today. My eyes are swollen. But thank you. That's very sweet. We didn't get the notification that you're alive, unfortunately. That's why we're here late. That's okay, Pumpkin. I love the name Pumpkin. That's so cute. Perfect. That's your name today, for now. It's okay, Cluster. I didn't get the notification because I was busy watching old Shanny videos. That's so cute. Aw. Why? I'm so annoying. Why? Everyone's always asked me, like, why did you talk so high in the beginning? My voice was completely different in the beginning. And it's because, and we figured it out over the years, because this happens anytime I do like, anyway, it's because I was nervous. Apparently, Danny told me my voice gets really high when I'm nervous. And for those first 1, 2, maybe even 3 years of YouTube, it was hard. It was nerve-wracking. I was always nervous every single time I sat down to watch a video. I cannot tell you how many times, or to make a video, I cannot tell you how many times Danny would have to ground me and like sit behind the camera and tell me it's okay and like you've got this and keep going. It took me a long time to get used to it. And so once I did and got more comfortable, just my normal voice came out, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, why am I even telling you that? What does that have to do with anything? Anyway, Oh, because you're watching old videos, that's why. You watched my movie debut? Did I vlog that? I forgot that I vlogged that. You guys, I was in a movie. I was basically the star of the show, of it all, of all of it. Yeah. I was in the background for like probably 5 whole minutes of the movie. So Hollywood should be calling it any time now, I'm just saying. That was so fun. I wish I could do it again. I will someday. Okay. I had that happen to me many years ago. I believe it was a push to go inpatient. Which thing, Nikki? I forget what we were talking about. Yes, I know who you're talking about, but I also can't remember her name either. LOL, but I actually see another psychiatrist, NP. I see her for ketamine. My sister's on that and she swears by it. Is that helping you? She does like ketamine treatments that also apparently like rewire her brain so she can handle trauma better or something, and that it also helps with pain. Is that like... That's exactly what has happened to me also. Gotcha. She just said that because my ed behaviors are not great, mostly from surgery, recovery, food poisoning, and stomach flu. Right. Heaven forbid a girlie gets sick. Yeah. What the fuck? Danny's set was so good. Isn't he so good? The director was awesome too. And he filmed us at the end. We had wrapped for the night, and or we were about to wrap, I think. I don't know, but it was near the end of the night, and he just like, oh, that's what it was. He asked all the extras to start like dancing with each other. So I was dancing with somebody, I don't know. And Danny, and I guess the director is so cool. He's a very good friend of ours. And I guess Danny, or the director, told Danny to go on set while he was rolling and ask me to dance and get like my genuine reaction because I wasn't expecting it. So I just was like dancing, and all of a sudden Danny comes behind me, and I think he kissed me or kissed me on the lips or grabbed my butt, something that was startling. And I was like, what? He's like, will you dance with me? And there was John right there, like capturing the whole moment. It was so cute. But because, and I really want to find that footage, I'm going to ask him for it. It didn't make the movie, but it was really, really cute. Hi, Shanny, hi. Oh, that's coming back, Samantha. That's not gone. I will always do hi, Shanny, hi. Oh shit, that sucks, probably. Holy, you look like my ex, like spot on. You shouldn't look at me then. Unless you're still on good terms with your ex. I don't know your terms. Okay. She said that because my ed behaviors are not great, she's worried that I'm just not stable enough. What a terrible therapist. I'm sorry, but like what? And wants me impatient, but there's no way in hell. It's because she doesn't know how to handle it. That's the problem here. It's not because she's looking out for your well-being. She just doesn't know how to handle it. Not every therapist or person, for that matter, understands that we don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars lying around that it would cost to go to treatment. And then there are some people, it's just not for them. I'm one of those people. I know you're one of those people, Kayla. It's like they just want to like throw you in there because it's easier. And same with like everyone else in life. They just want to like throw you in there because it's easier for them than them trying to have to care or deal with it, you know? I'm sorry, Kayla, that you're struggling with bad behaviors. That doesn't mean you haven't grown and can't move forward, or that your therapist can't help you. She needs to know that things come up. Yeah. Honestly, the fact that the pumpkins were foam, I would have never known. I know, isn't it crazy? You can make anything out of foam. when you're sick, you don't have an appetite. Why would I eat just to throw up? Right. Like, you weren't doing it on purpose. You literally had the stomach flu. You came and told us that. Like 3 times in a row you told us that. And you told us that you were that sick for like weeks. Hi, Paige. My doctor had never let me go on ketamine for depression, I guess. Huh. But I didn't have pain, so maybe that was why. Interesting, Deb. My nerves are so bad at work. I don't even take a lunch break because my ed kicks in because I'm just scared. Samantha. Don't let this douchebag take your power. Girl, you are so much better than him and you're better than that. Like, don't let him get to you. Don't give him the satisfaction. You know who you are. We know who you are. Your loved ones know who you are. God or whoever you believe in, that's a higher power, knows who you are. I get that it's hard. Trust me. I get bullied every day on the internet. And it's something I've had to work really hard at and take baby steps to get to this point of, and I'm not perfect, I never will be. But to get to a point where generally I can just switch my mindset when it happens into, instead of like woe is me and I'm hurting and there's nothing I can do to fix it, it's like, well, just a slow transition into like, well, who am I though? Because if I knew who I was fully, then maybe I would know and gather that. I forget what I'm rambling and I don't know what I was about to say. Hold on, give me a second. What was I saying? My thoughts just stopped. Hold on. What were we talking about? Oh, I have to make the decision and it's hard. It is so fucking hard. But I'm telling you, the more you practice it and the more you lean on those that actually know you and know that you're a good person and know that you don't deserve that behavior, I promise you, it will get easier and easier to do that. I promise you. It's really hard at first and it takes time, but you can do it. But you gotta just start very small, you know? I love you, Tay. I love you, my muffin. Where is X? I don't know. Yeah, we haven't seen him. Where's Alejandro? I don't even know his Instagram. I hope he comes back someday. I love that we all made a friend out of a troll. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Sometimes you can tell we can crack this one, but sometimes you can't, and it's obvious, so sometimes we have to block. But sometimes we'll get one that I'm like, I think we can crack them. Let's do it, and then we do. And it's another member in our group here. Yeah, I agree with Samantha. That's not a good therapist, Kayla. Stable enough for outpatient. I'm sorry, but that pisses me off to hear that. Yeah, she's lazy. She doesn't want to do the hard work. She doesn't want to do her job, guys. Yep, next either very lazy or has no clue what she's doing. Yeah. Yeah, you were sick for 2.5 weeks. Oh my gosh. Sorry, got distracted by a different live. I notification pop up. Okay, hi. Welcome back. Put your feet up on that man's desk and eat your lunch there. Yes, Nex. Metaphorically. But also, maybe you should actually do it. I don't know. I feel very lost right now. I ask God every day, what is my purpose? What if? I always ask for a sign. What if, Samantha? Okay. Just hear me out for a second. What if you try to make friends with him? What if, like, you being like, hey, are you doing okay? Something like that. Like, just be like, I don't know much about you. Like, are you married? Do you have kids, grandkids? I don't know how old he is, but, and I'm sorry I haven't taken the time to get to know you yet, but, you seem pretty, I don't know. Because just like with our trolls here in the community, sometimes they just need to be seen. Sometimes they just need to be heard, and that they need a little bit of attention, and then they'll soften up and open up, and who knows, you guys could become friends. Who knows? I don't know. Like, would you be willing to try? Just like go up to him and be like, hey, what if we were friends? Just say it like that, actually. Just be blunt and be like, hey, what if we were friends? Tell me about your life. What's your family like? I'm sorry about your mother-in-law. That's really sad. You're in my thoughts and prayers. I don't know. Something like, I don't know. Maybe Kayla? I'll let you know. Let me think about it. In fact, feeling sleepy, but also want to get up and be on the live. But yes, of course I want to go. Hello. Kayla just asked me on a date. You can tell them. It's okay. Don't be embarrassed. But not if it's going to make you sick. Yeah, X was a real one. We love you, Alejandro. I agree. I'm back but feeling sleepy. Okay, no worries, Hannah. Receive an appointment. How many times have I had a therapist say that to me? A little bit too many. Doctors too, I'm pretty sure have said that to you or something similar. Or they, in the past, before Shelly, her doctors would just tell her she needed to lose weight and that was it. So, hi, I'm a doctor. I'm aware that you have an eating disorder. So I'm going to tell you that you need to lose weight. Yes, you've been very blessed with your doctors and therapists. I'm just saying. You really should be more grateful. So stupid. Going to see Avatar. Ooh, fun, Tay! Tomorrow for my birthday. Is your birthday tomorrow? It's on Wednesday? Happy almost birthday, little muffin. That's so exciting. Aww. Aww. Yeah, and if he doesn't respond well, then just carry on and say, well, I truly hope your day gets better. Exactly, Rachel. Yeah, you went impatient. Yeah. Listen, I went impatient and you would know if you needed that. Yeah. It's such a tricky thing because most addicts or eating disorder sufferers, a lot of them do need inpatient treatment, but they say that they don't. But then there are the people that just know that they don't and they know it's not going to be good for them and that's okay. Like the same, like I was talking about the other night, like we might have the same problem, but that doesn't mean we have the same brain. Some of us aren't wired like that. Some of us, that would actually make it worse. In my case, I know for a fact that it would. I know myself. I know what I would do. I would go in there. I would gather information from the other girls about how they got so skinny. I would be triggered by looking, just even the tour that I did, I was triggered just with the tour, seeing all of the patients there. One of the girls was in a wheelchair and she was probably like 80 pounds and she had a tube down her throat. And I just remember thinking, she's the first person I'm going to talk to when I get in here. Like I just know myself. I know my brain. We all do. So everybody's different. Yeah. That's true. We are kind of almost the same person. That's true. Yeah, you can come crash the date. Are you going to be up here? Kayla, did you ever get to meet Hannah in person? She came and visit. I don't think you did. She came to visit once. and she was thinking of coming up again. I ran into our suitcase and broke big toe. Our big toe's nail off. Oh, and it hurts like a bitch. That sucks. I'm sorry. You love Avatar? Yay. I'm excited for you, Tay. That will be fun. You deserve a fun night like that. Wait, who are you going with? Is it just you? Your dad? Who are you going with? Did you say? I forget if you said. I can't wait for my surgery so I don't have to see him for a month. But is that something you'd be willing to try? Oh, you did. I tried and he shut me down. Try again. Just be like, bro, how's your day going? Just say that. Hey, how's your day going? And then keep doing it. Maybe he's just stubborn and he needs it to happen a lot. Some people just take a lot longer to break, you know? I don't know. I hate that to get to doctor's appointment here, you have to fill out a form to just book an appointment at the moment. Ugh, it does my head in. Some say you don't even need an appointment and not give you one. That's annoying, Hannah. It hurts so bad, I cannot imagine, Pumpkin. That's the worst. Toe pain is horrible. Finger pain, because we've got like nerves in the toes and the fingers, and so it's very painful. That's the problem with inpatient therapy. It's like being in prison and learning crimes. It really, for me, it is. But everybody's different. Some people would benefit from that. I would not. I know I would not. I know exactly what I would do. I would go in there. I would bullshit my way through the whole thing. I would comply with what they were saying, but at the same time be gathering information so that when I get out, I could go and lose all the weight that they made me gain there. And then that's hundreds of thousands of dollars down the drain. So anyway, my doctors would say that the answer to my eating disorder issues was to exercise, eat right, and lose weight. I remember that, Kayla. Yes, I did that. Oh, they're awful. Doctors are so stupid. I can't even blame them though, because it's like, not all doctors are stupid, by the way. Because my brother-in-law's a doctor, and he's the one that told me in med school, in all the 8 years that he was in med school, there was one page in one book, one page about eating disorders. That's it. And it basically was, this is what anorexia nervosa is. This is what bulimia, like, it just explained what it was. Nothing else, that's it. So it's like the doctors are so stupid, but you can't really blame them because they're not being taught that. That's what we should do. Let's all like try and make a movement where, I'm not even joking. Who would I go to for this and be like, you need to start teaching this to your doctors more, therapists too. This needs to be a requirement. I don't understand why it's not, considering it is the #1 killer of women in mental health, with mental health issues. It's the #1 killer for women. Like, what? I need to eat something soon. Oh, you did meet Kayla? Oh, you guys did your own thing, right? When you were here? That'd be fun. Or we could go to Texas Roadhouse again, Hannah. You could order, what did you even eat? Hannah was a vegetarian and I took her to a steak restaurant, so. So stupid. It was fun though. You broke your tea? Oh no. I have physical therapy for my big toe on a vicious bed frame in the morning. Oh, that hurts. Inpatient is absolutely not for everyone. Crazy people would pressure you to go inpatient. I agree. And I used to beat myself so much about it every time someone said that to me on the internet. said that I was setting a bad example, being irresponsible, and I'm like, listen, I'm trying to get through my eating disorder as I do. I'm gonna make a grilled cheese real quick. Here, I'll bring you. Ugh. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in it, gave proof through the night. When my thought flag was still there. Oh, stay. Was that star-spangled? Do I have enough for the whole class? I wish. I'm sorry. Everyone go make a grilled cheese and we will eat it together. Look, and you can watch me make it. How's that? You're welcome. Oh, no fun. Tomato soup. Yeah, I have tomato soup. Yes. I didn't even remember that till you told me, Hannah. I totally forgot about it, and I didn't even see it there. I have tomato soup, too. I should probably get that warming up. The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the rain. I should put ham in it. Dang it. Okay. We'll eat it with soup anyway. Mayo on the bread is better than the mayo doesn't burn? I've never tried that. No, I've never done it. Interesting. I make a good grilled cheese though. Well, because I have a really, really cool griddle thing that's like, it's my favorite kitchen tool that we have. It's amazing. And it has two sides. It's over there. That's what it looks like. You just buy it at Costco and you just put it on the thing and warm it up and it cooks everything perfectly even, no matter what. So it's a really good one. Sorry guys, if you're getting hungry, eat something. It's okay to eat when you're hungry. In fact, I've heard that eating is like necessary in order to live. I know, it's crazy. I didn't believe it when I heard it at first either, so. Trying to make it so you can watch somehow. That's the best I can do, I think. Ooh. Oh wait, that works. Chick-fil-A is so good. Okay, I'll be careful. I actually grew up on Miracle Whip because we were poor. We couldn't afford mayo. But later when I discovered mayo, it was like, there's no going back. But I still use Miracle Whip, but only in like this pasta salad that I use, and sometimes my tuna. And then I feel like there's something else too, but I forget what it is. But yeah, mayo's way better. Sorry, I promise I'll catch up on these comments in a second. Why will you not cooperate? Stay. Okay, I know work, you guys. Let's see if she's ready to be flipped. She's getting there. She getting there, y'all. Mayo's so gross. Gross to me. I love Miracle Whip. Yeah. Miracle Whip is great. I just prefer mayo now for most things. You guys aren't alone. Kayla, we are in the minority here. Everyone hates Miracle Whip. You had Zupas for dinner. You bitch. Why didn't you get me any? I'm so jealous. Okay, you're taking a really long time. I'm getting dizzy. You might have to sit between flips. And I'm also gonna smash it because my mouth is too small to bite it. Give me a second. What's wrong with you? Cooperate. I don't know what I did, but I just ruined it. Okay, how come it was working? It's too sweet for you, yeah. But I love sweet and savory together, so I think that's why I like it too. I like my tuna to be sweet. I'll put Miracle Whip, sweet relish, and sometimes even sugar. Actually, all the time I'll put extra sugar. But if I add sugar, then I'll only do mayo. So I'll either do Miracle Whip and sweet relish. Oh, I feel sick. Hold on. Oh boy, what's happening? Give me a second. Hold on. It's a little darker than I like, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, I don't feel so good. Whew. Okay. I've never had avocado mayo. It's good. Shanny, should people be avoiding talking numbers and weight in the comments? Yes. Please, no numbers. Saw one with specific numbers. Yes. Just specific. No specific numbers. You can vent to us about gaining or losing weight or whatever, but just not numbers, I guess. And I apologize because I think I said a number earlier. Nina, I love you. Blondie gal, you can absolutely talk. I think it's better to avoid talking specific numbers. I'm so happy that you have had successfully weight loss. Oh, if that's healthy for you. Oh, is that kind of what's going on? Oh, I'm just trying to be helpful. That's all, always. Oh, it's okay. No, it's okay. Maybe you didn't know. It's okay. I slip all the time and say numbers. What does 6, 7 mean? Ugh. No, but you're good, Blondie. Don't worry about it. You probably didn't know. I'm not going to be able to eat all this tomato soup. I don't like that much of tomato soup. I'll probably just dip it and that's it. And it probably needs sugar in it. I'm drinking orange cream soda from my favorite bottle, Stewart's. It's delicious and kind of expensive, but really good. Oh, no worries, Blondie. Now you know. No worries. That's how we learn. Yeah, make it sweeter, of course. Because then I dip in it the savory grilled cheese. It's a great combination. Y'all love body shaming when it's bald, fat men, but when it's skinny women with wild hair, it's an issue for shame. What do you mean, Matthew? Can you explain more? Can you give me an example? What are you talking about? I don't body shame anybody. We're not about that around here. Yeah, bald men are gorgeous. Overweight men are gorgeous. All men are gorgeous. But I'm sorry if someone has said something to you mean. That's not nice. Yeah, we don't body shame around here. No, I cannot explain more. Harmony. I don't know how to say that. You were great in the 6th movie, by the way. Thank you. Well, if you want to be serious and talk, we are here for you, bud. But if not, yeah. We're pretty cool here if you need someone to talk to. Hang on. I'm actually going to add a little bit of milk as well. I want it a little bit creamier. Oh, say, can you see? Um, oh, fun, Kayla. Hermione, is that how I say it? Do I look like her? That would be a very untrue compliment, but thank you. That's pretty delicious. Aw, thanks, Tay. Is he still talking? I don't see him here anymore. I've seen the first Harry Potter and I got bored halfway through. But that was a long time ago. Or maybe it's time for me to try again. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. Should I watch it tonight? Because I need a movie to watch tonight. Oh, dramatic little cat. Is your cat just being dramatic? What's happening? We are all beautiful. Hermione. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for spelling it out phonetically. I appreciate that. It's not bad. It's a little bit more done than I like, but it's okay. And the tomato soup makes it better. Little House on the Prairie is my mom's favorite show of all time. She binge watches it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So I've seen a few episodes, but not a lot. Yes, watch it. Well, if I'm going to watch the second or third or however many there are, I have to start at the beginning. That's just how I am. But we could do that. And I could report back to you every day what I thought of the first one. Do you know why I got bored? It's because I'm a little bit dumb and it's hard for me to follow the story and understand like all the semantics of it. So, and Danny went to bed, so he can't watch it with me, but I'll try for you because I love you and because I need a movie to watch. And I need the distraction because life is really hard right now. And sometimes you just gotta distract. Oh, that's the problem. There we go. That screw was off. I knew something was off there. Oh, cute, Kayla. You and my mom would get along very well. It's her favorite. Such a wholesome show. It's so good. That Nellie is such a poopy pants. Who's Nellie? Wait, is that one of the characters? Okay, you know what would help me? No, Angela, you're fine. It's okay. Yeah, we're talking weight because in an eating disordered brain, we're kind of obsessed with numbers. And so like if someone were to say, oh my gosh, I weighed myself today and I'm 120 pounds and I feel so fat, then all of us are going to be like, well, I'm over 120 pounds, so what am I? It's just triggering. And that's what anybody would say. But when you've got an eating disorder and our brains are wired to just shame us for that kind of thing, that's when it gets hard. So yeah, it's just about weight and specific numbers. Oh, your cat clawed your little knot and it was bleeding? Oh my gosh. What's a knot? You have a knot? What is that? Yeah, just like no specific numbers. But we're not all perfect. I've done it many times. I'm hideous today. I don't think I'll keep this one up, this live. Can't keep up with these comments. What is wrong with you, stupid thing? Hold on. Who's Nelly? Is that like the bad guy? Is she mean to the Potters? The Potter? I always loved the beginning of it though. I've seen the beginning of it like 5 times and I always liked it. But then after that, I just get lost so fast. But here's what would help me. When I watch new things, because it's really, it's like an anxiety thing for me to watch new things. I know it's stupid. Like I watch the same things over and over all year. I have certain shows that I watch over and over. Apparently that's linked to trauma, but because like you know what's going to happen going into it, so you don't have to be like too overly worried or nervous or anyway. So if you could tell me the story, tell me the story. So like it's about a kid, right? He's an orphan, I think. Or is he just being abused? I don't know. And then the big guy with the big hair comes and rescues him with the letters, and the owls come and leave the letters. Then they go to a train station and he walks through a brick wall, and then they're at school. And from then on, I have no idea what's going on. So give me like the gist of it, like a quick gist. Is it just a battle between the bullies and the other kids? Is it between the bald guy and the hairy guy? Like what's the main? Oh, Nellie's from Little House. I knew that. Duh. That bite tasted strange. I hate when that happens. Let me force you to watch a movie. If I watch it with you, I won't watch. I don't watch movies with people. I'm so weird. Because, but maybe I would with you. I don't know. When I watch a movie, I literally pause it every 5 minutes. I'm not even kidding. Either to ask Danny what the hell is going on, or to Google it. And then, because if someone else is with me besides Danny, even my family, I feel anxious and awkward watching a movie because I'm constantly feeling whoever's aura I'm in the room with. And like, I feel like I have to be on guard for some reason. But like Danny, I'm so comfortable with him that I don't have that problem with him. The only movies I've ever watched like with my family are like in theaters, because if it's at home or unless it's at home with Danny or not in theaters, it makes me really uncomfortable to watch movies with people. I don't know why. I'm weird. Voldemort. I've heard that name before. He's the evil guy. Okay. That Harry has to fight eventually. Okay, gotcha. Yes, Kayla. Sheldon's been asking to collab again. Should we have like a reunion? He's all grown up now. I don't don't know if there's a quick gist. I know. That's my problem. I know it's so complicated. That's why I get lost. I could ask GPT. I don't know how to do that though. But I could like Google it. Let's see what Google tells us. Wait, will Google talk to me? Probably not. I don't know how to do that. Never mind, I don't know how to do that. I said what? What did I say? Okay, Harry Potter follows an orphaned boy who discovers he's a wizard, attends Hogwarts school, and with friends Ron and Hermione, I already forgot, battles the dark wizard Lord Voldemort, who murdered Harry's parents. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So he's like, does he know that right away? Does he know what happened to his parents? I want to know. You can tell me. When Harry is going to school, Hagrid takes a stone out of the bank and hide it in the school Voldemort wants, so the stone to come back to full life as he is living as a parasite. Harry is blessed and stops it from happening. I don't understand that. I'm very dumb. You gotta really dumb it down for me. What did you just say? And seeks immortality, culminating in a final confrontation. Okay. Is that what the last movie is? Is him finally defeating him, I'm guessing? You said we should have a reunion. And then you typed it. Oh, that's funny. I don't even remember saying that. That's funny. But we should. That'd be fun. That makes it less awkward too, because I'm also awkward one-on-one with people. I feel so awkward unless it's Danny. But if there's two of you there. Thanks, Hannah. I love you too, Ilu. He does when he turns 11 and finds out he's a wizard. He does what? Kills him? Oh, I love you again. Okay. Time, please. I don't know what that means. What time is it? It's 11:04 p.m. for me. Okay. Oh, and that's when he finds out is when he's a wizard. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So he grew up with his aunt and uncle and thought his parents died in a car crash, but Voldemort actually killed them because Voldemort wanted to be the greatest wizard and be immortal, basically. So were his parents the greatest wizards or something and he was jealous? Why did he kill them? I had physical therapy on my big toe in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry, Blondie. 10 a.m., so I'm heading to bed. Okay, have a good night. Come back, please. We love you. We love you very much. I didn't think you were awkward when we went to dinner. Well, you couldn't tell, but inside I was so freaking nervous and awkward. I have a real issue with that. I don't know why. That's true, Kayla. Yeah. Good point. No, that's what everyone says. Harry Potter is so good. I can't. I know. Why can I not connect with it? But I'm going to really try tonight. Come back tomorrow and I'll tell you the connectiveness that happens, hopefully. I played it off well. I know. That's me masking. That's what I've done my whole life. I've had a lot of practice. It's nothing you did. It's just my own issue. It's so stupid. You have a Harry Potter tattoo? That's so cute. You watched all of them in 2 days? Maybe I'll watch 2 tonight. We'll see how it goes. Of course, Kayla. I love you, girl. Hang in there. Feel better. I'm actually going to go too, you guys. Voldemort killed Harry's parents, James and Lily Potter, because of a prophecy naming a boy born at the end of July, Harry, as the one with the power to vanquish him. Okay. So he sought to eliminate Harry. Okay. So he was trying to murder Harry, but instead just killed his parents because he couldn't get to Harry or something like that. Okay, now I'm excited to learn. Okay, night-night, Kayla. And then once they get to school in the first one, it's just, I'll just have to pay really close attention. Which Harry Potter movie is my favorite? Don't ask me, ask them. I'm pretty sure I've actually seen like the second and third one too, but nothing. Like, couldn't understand it. Oh no, really, Hannah? That sucks. Yes, but unfortunately in a week I'm having surgery right through it, so I'll lose the tattoo? Do they have to do it right there? Jeez. Good night, Tay. I love you too. Okay, well, I'll let you guys know how it goes tomorrow, so come back. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, and I just love you guys a lot. And remember forever and always that you're beautiful. You're worth it. And that needs more sugar. Okay, I love you guys. Have a good night.